Hi, my lovely Virgos. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 15th, or when you hear it and it resonates. And again, it will not be for every Virgo. Once again, Spirit is speaking loud and clear to you with such a sense of love. The first thing that I really want to say, Virgo, is that what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling as I'm working with you is that it's very much heart-related. And the first image that I saw as I was calling in for the collective, what I saw literally was, well, literally, in this image kind of way, is your heart. And literally like a spring coming up through your heart and cleaning it. And all of this beautiful energy, this beautiful, clear, clean, gorgeous green energy floating down around your heart and all through your body, and filling you up with this quality of peace, and like I can finally breathe, and like, oh my God, it's really okay. And that's the feeling that I'm getting with this, is that there is a level of awareness, of self-awareness, of self-acceptance, of understanding of your own divine being in whatever template that is for you, in a way where now it feels as though you are open to guidance, you're open to healing, you're open to loving yourself in a way that you have never loved before. And this is huge, because as we learn to love ourselves, we let other people love us too. It's not just that we get to love other people, but we allow that level of love in for ourselves. So just imagine, that everything that you've ever considered about yourself to be not enough is now more than enough. What about if you imagine that everything that you think you have done wrongly, you've done exactly the right way for you to learn what you needed to learn, and that you had contracts with other people where maybe sometimes you didn't show up the best way that you could, or the way you would do now had you had the information or the understanding then that you do now, was just all part of a contract that both of you signed in order to be able to learn what you needed to learn. And of course, these are all templates, concepts that you work with that may or may not be something you can relate to. I personally feel that this is valid. So I'm asking you to look at this, because you get the love card. The very first card you got after all of that came in was the love card. Oh, and what I got was this also. Please. Yeah, it really is like this wellspring of divine love coming up through you. And the suggestion is, please keep your feet in the earth, not on the earth, but in the earth. And keep yourself surrounded by trees, leaves, green, air, fresh air. That's what I feel like, Virgo. I feel like many of you have been so compacted into, like, if I were to look at it again in terms of the elements, literally as though you've been compacted into earth that hasn't had enough air and enough water moving through it to really expand and create the quality of life that is varied and vibrant and supportive and nurturing for you, for yourself. And that now those of you who've experienced life that way for however long are having the opportunity to really have that shift. Now, the other thing that came in that was so strong was a picture of a tarot card. And I don't use tarot cards. I'm using different decks. I'm using the Intuitive Insight Oracle cards. But I know enough to look them up. So I got the horn, and I got the angel with the horn, and it's the Judgment card. And when I looked it up, it was this: major awakening, life-altering turning point, absolution. What was your reading last week? It was, it's okay. It's not your fault. You're innocent. So again, absolution, well, the very often has a religious tone to it, but what if we don't look at it as a religious tone? Well, if we put it into more of a secular version, it's cancellation of penalty or obligation. Now, love is your first card. Love is talking about this particular card, while it's quoting somebody I will soon take off the cards, is talking about love not being something that is transactional, that is based on give and take. It's not even based on doing something for somebody necessarily. It is talking about the true essence of love being an energy that radiates from the center of us. And from the center of, I will go farther and say, from the center of every cell, from every molecule. It is the ground substance of who we are. Hear what I just said. I didn't know I was going to say it. The ground substance of who we are. And this is now, oh, I love this. This is the divine love that is activating in you. The human love for many of you might have been the thing. The human love, the misunderstanding of what love was meant to be, might have been the thing that has caused you to pull into that contracted state of earth. And now you're having the opportunity. You've also got the why not, who says so card and the choose kind. And this is very important because what this is doing is it's saying, as this beautiful wellspring of spiritual love is moving up and cleansing your heart and showing you the nature of love as it's meant to be, you're going to come across faces or memories of situations that indicated that this was not the truth, or it was not possible. It was not the truth about love. Love was the other way, not this way. That loving was, when we learn that loving, when we learn what love is from people who don't love from a pure place, from an emotionally intelligent place, even just simply that, we can, of course, then take on that belief or that understanding that love is meant to be this way as opposed to the spiritual way. So when we talk about it from the ego perspective, from the personality perspective, it's like, why can't you now have a different version of love? Why can't you understand love differently? Why not? And who says so? Who was the one and what was the situation that planted any of that in you that said it couldn't be so? You're also getting the choose kind card. Now, the choose kind card it's many different things. It's very often starts with be kind to yourself. But I also really love this because for those of you who've already been really doing this work, what you are probably finding is that it's a lot easier for you to be kind. And not even just to be kind, thank you, not just to be kind, but to expect kindness. And to realize the misalignment when you're not in a state of being kind. It will feel uncomfortable, which goes back to something else that I got at the very beginning, which was, as this fountain is moving up through your heart and this beautiful, beautiful spring, this new life with this, aligned with this higher frequency of love, you might notice that some of the water coming up is not clear, that it's a little frothy. And that would be the emotions coming up that have been getting in the way of you experiencing this elevated version of love and this elevated perception of yourself and the self-love that you're capable of. And that's okay. Just don't get focused on them where, as an earth sign, I understand we can kind of say, oh, there's the problem, and then go, let's fix it. Whereas we don't want to contract around it. Breathe through it. This is why it's so important for you to stay grounded. That's earth. Trees, that's air. You want this to be able to breathe, and so breathe through whatever comes up. It's part of the process. And so what that might look like would be this. When you find yourself getting into arguments in your head with somebody, and you're being critical and you're being this and you're being that, you can go, oh, look at that. Okay, so that's some of the froth coming up. Do I like it? Do I want to be that person? No. Is there a point to it? Is it setting a boundary? No. Okay. Is there a point to it? Is it setting a boundary? Yes. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to look, that's the way I would have done it. Now I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to be kind about it. I'm not going to be sarcastic or superior or stronger. I'm not going to do it from a place of being offended. I'm going to do it from this clear heart place. And if I need to say something, I will say it from that place. If I need to think something about myself or investigate my own thoughts, I'm also going to do it from that place. Remember, whatever the bubbles and the froth is that comes up. This is a spring that is eternal and that is endless and is therefore much bigger and has far more going for it than does the frothy stuff that's just an experience of your personality. And this is what it's cleansing. I love this for you, Virgos. Oh my goodness. Much love. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. Take care.